What if I told you that your reality is not shaped by your circumstances, but by the invisible force of your thoughts? Every day, millions of people wake up, follow the same routines, think the same thoughts, and experience the same emotions, while secretly hoping for change. But here's the truth: change doesn't come from the outside, it starts in the mind. And unless you learn how to break free from the mental loops keeping you stuck, you'll continue living the same life on repeat. Today, we'll explore the profound wisdom of Dr. Joe Dispenza and the neuroscience behind reprogramming your brain for a new reality. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to shift your mindset, break old habits, and take control of your future. Let's dive in. Most people accept that their thoughts influence their lives, but very few consciously take control of this process. Why? Because they don't genuinely believe in their ability to change. Your brain is a record of your past experiences, and if you let your environment dictate your thinking, you'll remain stuck in familiar patterns. Many people believe that their thoughts have an effect on their life, but few consciously create their future, and this is often due to a lack of genuine belief in the idea. The brain is organized to reflect everything a person knows in their life, and it is a record of their environment, which means that if a person believes their environment controls their thinking, then their thoughts will be limited to what they already know. People often follow the same daily routine, which can lead to thinking the same thoughts, performing the same actions, and experiencing the same emotions, while secretly expecting something to change in their life. The external environment can turn on different circuits in the brain, causing a person to think equal to everything that is familiar and known to them, resulting in the creation of more of the same life. Think about this. If your thoughts are based only on what you've already seen and done, how can you create anything new? People follow the same routines, have the same thoughts, and repeat the same emotional states, yet expect life to be different. The first step to change is understanding that your mind is the architect of your future. Great leaders throughout history, like Martin Luther King, Gandhi, and Joan of Arc, shared one trait: they refused to let their environment define them. Instead, they held onto a vision that transcended their reality. Neuroscience proves that when you think about a future event enough times, your brain starts to rewire itself as if that event has already happened. This means that your mind doesn't just react to your life, it creates it. If you want a new reality, you must train yourself to think beyond your current limitations. Believing in a future that cannot be seen or experienced with the senses, but has been thought about enough times, can literally change the brain to look like the event has already happened. Your personal reality is built from your personality, how you think, act, and feel. If you want to change your life, you must change yourself. The challenge? Most people try to create a new future while holding on to an old identity. Emotions that have been memorized become part of a person's identity, and most people try to create a new personal reality with the same personality, which never works, as it is necessary to become somebody else. Imagine wanting success while clinging to habits of procrastination, doubt, and fear. That's like expecting a different result from the same equation. True transformation requires becoming a new version of yourself by changing your thoughts, actions, and emotional responses. There's a well-known principle in neuroscience. Nerve cells that fire together wire together. Repeating the same thoughts and emotions strengthens neural connections, making them automatic. Over time, your brain forms a personality signature, your default way of thinking and reacting. The brain moves into a very finite signature, which is called personality, as a result of reminding oneself every day of who they think they are, causing the brain to fire in the exact same ways, and as they fire and wire in the same patterns over time. This is why change is so difficult. If you keep reminding yourself of who you used to be, your brain keeps firing in the same old patterns. To break free, you need to introduce new knowledge and experiences, creating new neural connections that reshape your personality. If you want to change your mind, you need new information. Every time you learn something new, your brain forms fresh connections. But here's the catch: knowledge isn't enough. Many people consume self-help content but never apply it. Real transformation happens when you take action and practice new ways of thinking daily. To change one's mind, it is necessary to make the brain work in new sequences, patterns, and combinations. And the one ingredient that allows this to happen is knowledge or information. As every time something new is learned, a new connection is made in the brain. Ask yourself, when was the last time you truly challenged your beliefs? If you want to change, expose yourself to new ideas, challenge old assumptions, and actively engage in learning experiences that push you out of your comfort zone. Thoughts aren't just abstract concepts, they create real biological changes. When you have a positive, empowering thought, your brain releases chemicals that uplift your mood. But when you dwell on negativity, stress, or fear, your body produces stress hormones that reinforce those emotions. This creates a dangerous cycle. You think negatively, feel negative emotions, and then think even more negative thoughts. Over time, your body memorizes these emotions, making them feel natural, even if they're harmful. To break this cycle, you must train your mind to generate empowering thoughts, shifting your brain's chemistry in a way that aligns with your goals. By the time most people reach their mid-30s, 95% of who they are is a set of memorized habits, behaviors, and emotions. Their identity runs on autopilot, making change feel almost impossible. This is why so many people feel stuck. The cycle of thinking and feeling and thinking can create a state of being, where the mind and body are working together and thoughts and feelings are aligned to a concept. And over time, this cycle can create a habit where the body memorizes an emotion as well as the conscious mind. Your mind and body are often in conflict. Your mind might want success, but your body, conditioned by years of past habits, resists change. Many people know someone who has become accustomed to a particular neurochemical order and refuses to change, even when invited to participate in enjoyable activities, as they insist on maintaining their current state of being. Think of someone who's lived in stress for years. They might want happiness, but their body is addicted to the chemicals of anxiety. Change means reconditioning your body to a new mind, and that takes intention, discipline, and repetition. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that we have 3 brains, each playing a role in transformation. 1. The thinking brain, neocortex. This is where we process new knowledge and set goals. 2. The emotional brain, limbic system. This is where knowledge turns into experience through feeling. 3. The subconscious brain, cerebellum. This is where repeated experiences become automatic behaviors. Most people live from the subconscious brain, running on autopilot. But when you align all 3 brains, you tap into the quantum field, where your thoughts and emotions shape your external reality. This is the key to manifesting a new life. Most people wait for tragedy to force them into change, whether it's a health crisis, a financial collapse, or a personal loss. But why wait for suffering when you can choose growth right now? Change doesn't have to come from pain. It can come from joy, inspiration, and conscious intention. Here's the takeaway. Your future is not written by fate. It's created by your daily thoughts and actions. If you want a new life, start today by mastering your mind, changing your habits, and choosing a new identity. Now, I'll leave you with this question. Who do you need to become to live the life you dream of? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because someone out there might need to hear this message today. See you in the next one.